Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to my 4th season of XCOM 2. As this campaign has progressed, I feel like certain things have become a near constant. Fighting against multiple pods at once so that we're almost constantly on the verge of disaster. Having the timer tick down to the last turn to see if we can complete the mission or not. And, of course, me forgetting something that's at least semi-important at some point. Well, take heart, gentle viewer, because today I guarantee that you're going to see all of those things and more.
Positions concealed.
I noticed when we were on the plane that this mission is supposed to be set in Los Angeles. I admit I don't necessarily recognize the area that I live in. I'm sure the Hollywood sign is probably somewhere just out of sight in the fog of war. We'll try to focus on the actual mission though. So let us see. It probably makes more sense to start with him. I'll come here, I guess.
That's affirmative.
Wow, I don't see anything. I am a little surprised. Alright, we'll come up farther.
Heading there now.
I would hazard a guess at this point. We're dashing all the way. Isn't that from Jingle Bells? I wasn't really going for that, but yeah. Okay, well, let's try and get ready to take on that group, I think.
Looks like hostiles over here.
Oh. Those groups is maybe a better way to say it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I kind of have to hope that somebody in there is going to move out the back. And really don't know if that's going to happen. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking. Maybe I'll move her here. Hold on, who else is left? Actually, okay, let me put him here.
Already there.
I brought a couple of low level soul. Boy, that's not good. Yeah. I brought a couple low level soldiers, what I was going to say, try to train up some new guys. So we have a low level ranger and a low level specialist on hand. I think I'll just bring her or him here.
Double time.
I'm not going to trigger a fight against 3 groups, even if some of that involves just like a lone chrysalid or something. Wow, I haven't seen a drone in a while. So there's 5 in this pod. What's going on back here? Oh boy. See, that's a problem for me. So they're just all gonna cluster. Well, I mean, they're all organics, so a gas grenade could potentially be really good. It won't do anything to the Andromedan. And you know, I guess I wouldn't do that. I guess I would go for a plasma grenade because it'll break that wall down too. And realistically, I kind of have to choose who I want to hit more, right? So, would we be hitting the chrysalid this way? Hold on. Yes. But, so I can choose. Well, maybe not. I thought I was going to be. Yeah. I can choose to hit those 3 or these. Yeah. Never mind. The problem I'm going to have is there's just way, way too many of these guys, and I only have 1 grenadier. I do feel like I probably need to do this, though. And I'm going to want to throw at least, you know, this would be a thing, too. This is possibly even more damage. The problem is all that armor. I think I go plasma grenade opener. It's a shame because it would be one of the great face-offs ever. Okay, I'm not going to put anybody on Overwatch. I just want to do this. This quite possibly will go really badly for me. There's just too many guys, but we, because of the timer, can't afford to sit around and wait. And I'm going to get some kills. I mean, I have 2 rangers that I expect to each get a kill. And I certainly have, you know, mimic beacons. I may use 2 beacons this turn. We'll see.
I'm busted.
Yeah, we're all busted, kid. Don't even trouble yourself on that score. And once again, this is what I call a target-rich environment. So, she does not have run and gun. I can kill that codex without even moving. What I'm looking for is a chance for her to flank. Where did all those troopers... Okay, so there's one guy right here. And of course I could come over here and kill that Mouton, which is probably more important. I'm going to do that.
On my way.
I just saw the Andromedan. Oh well, I'm going to stick with my plan. Am I? 89%. I'm going to do it. You know, she's a little tougher to figure out what to do with, just because unlike the Swede, she does not have, you know, anything like implacable, untouchable, etc. Okay, so I don't have any more grenades. I'm thinking this would probably be a good time to just use face off and see what happens. Beautiful. Pretty good. Also pretty good. Missed. Oh, come on. Yeah, some of those were a lot better than others.
How many is that now?
Did I not give him venom rounds? I did. So these guys should be poisoned, and yet they're not poisoned. I don't get that. Huh. I also am a little confused why that was his first action, and it was a pistol ability, but yet his turn is over. Firing your pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn. I don't get it. I thought I would be able to go again and still use lightning hands and all that crap. Oh, you know... Well, it's only worth 2. I mean, I could just shoot the guy if that's what I was going to do. I'm using a mimic beacon for him. I don't even think that's a question. So, here's what I'm thinking. This is a Mouton over here. How about... that's risky. There's a chrysalid back there. I really don't want to activate him. And I'm nervous that if I move, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Especially in that direction. And if I come over here, I mean, I can flank this guy, and that's great, but I'm just creating a new Andromedan that's a robot. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna come here, and I'm probably gonna use run and gun. But I want to take this path to minimize the chances that I'm activating that other chrysalid. Yeah, okay. And I know I could shoot this guy. I really don't want to.
Moving to fire position.
So I'm going to come here.
Let's do this.
And I'm going to shoot this Mouton. This looks like a guaranteed kill to me. Okay. So the Rangers are gonna, you know, make sure that at least a couple of these guys don't live to talk about it. So is this the, yeah, just the drone. Oh, she has rapid fire. But my chance, I have such a poor shot. Such a poor shot. I don't have Haywire Protocol yet either. I mean, if I came here, I was looking at rapid fire. The problem is that guy has all his armor, and I don't think it's worth it. Because I'm going to miss, is I guess what I'm trying to get at here. But I do want to try and get positioned for some good action next turn. I'll tell you what. Who all can go? Okay. I'm going to be more careful then. Because I'm going to go ahead and shut the drone down if I can.
Making new friends.
Or take it over. Actually, if I can, I'm going to take it over. I should have probably tried harder to keep a second mimic beacon up. You know what? I'll go for it. I knew it. I never get it. I swear to God. I don't... so frustrating. Oh, well. The main use... I'm not really worried about him firing at me. I'm worried about... only having one mimic beacon. So I thought, well, at least if there's a couple, that would help. Okay, and I probably should have moved him before I did that. We're going to take some damage here, I fear. So I'm going to move him here, I think.
Finally.
I don't want to make it too easy for too many of these guys to shoot at him. Because the beacon will not absorb all of this. I think we know that. I'd really like to see the chrysalid go, like, now. Because they usually seem to miss the beacon. And I really don't want these other guys to kill it. And then the chrysalid tees us up. So come on, man. Yeah, I knew. It's not gonna. So the drone's just booking. So that guy is like, I ain't shooting no beacon. Did the beacon die? Did I miss that? I think it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Well, at least when the one guy shot at Stanislav, you know, like he couldn't do anything. Well, that's awesome. I mean, his is a big shot, and he just wasted it. Yeah, that's less awesome. See, if he'd have gone first, if he'd have just gone earlier, that would have been like the perfect turn. Okay, so I need to kill another guy, and honestly, what I probably am going to need to do is just come here and take this guy out.
Tired of waiting around.
He can just kill one every single turn. Yeah. Crap. All right, well. It's possible that that wasn't the best plan. I don't know. Maybe I should have come over here and done that. But I'm actually thinking now is I'll come over here and bait an attack from this guy. I don't think anyone else is going to get to him, but that kind of sucks. Okay, so she has a mimic beacon. She does not. She does not. I definitely need to use, you know, what am I trying to say? I need to use at least one mimic beacon this turn. He has one as well. So let me do this. I'm going to use this on this guy. Really handy if I could just finish him. Okay, good. So that's a second one down this turn. And now, if this guy seriously needs to die, but hold on. Yeah, that's more like it. I should still have another action after this. Sweet. So he just picked up 2 kills. And very possibly, I'm just going to use him to throw a beacon. So, April. That Andromedan is over here, and she can't quite get there. There was a... it's over here now. I could bring her up here, which is good. Maybe I could try shooting at that guy. But boy, that's dodgy because she's flanked by everything. So I'm really counting on the mimic beacon at that point. I can't flank. Can I flank like literally anybody? Not really. Where's that other chrysalid? It's there. Okay, I tell you what. What's his odds of hitting it? Much better. Well, let me do a heal. Does it make sense to at least move him behind full cover? Who is he going? Oh no, you know what makes more sense? I'm going to move him here.
Position confirmed.
And I'm going to try to kill this codex. Okay. And then I'm going to use Mao Yin. Okay, if he lives, I got him to lieutenant. So I'm going to heal. Because he's poisoned. I mean, it's only going to get worse from here. And this thing could just kill him. Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to take it out this turn. So now I got a choice. I can either use aid protocol. Which I might do. I haven't used her yet. So here's what I'm thinking. 92%. Let me see if I can do this. This would be pretty huge. So far, it's looking good. Awesome. The fact that they just go so late in the turn, you know, and they're probably not going to have their attack soaked up by the beacon. And they're so dangerous when they hit you. That's rough. So I'm going to use her beacon, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to move up and try to get her a little closer to the trouble, and especially the stupid Andromedan. And then I'll throw the beacon. Now, she can see that. Nobody else needs a heal at this point. And I was going to use aid protocol for one of the guys over here to protect against the chrysalid if I needed to. But now I don't really need to. This one's pretty much guaranteed to attack the Swede. It's just such a poor shot. I got an idea. It has to move to get to him. I'm going to give him aid protocol. She has threat assessment, right? Yeah, so this should give the Swede a reaction shot when he moves. And that's going to be a pretty good reaction shot, and it might even just kill that idiot. Which would not make me sad. Not even a little. So I'm going to throw this here. That chrysalid won't see it, will it? Because I don't really want him to. He might. And that's just kind of problematic. No, he won't. He's not close enough. Okay, good. So I'll throw it here. And I hope the Andromedan can see it. Because I don't know like his exact location. Alright. I feel like there's no harm in just trying to soften this guy up a little. Well, I wasn't able to, unfortunately. So let's see if the drone... I imagine he's going to come back. There's really nowhere for him to run, in that direction at least. So there's the Andromedan. What's he going to do? He's going to shoot the beacon, which is... okay-ish. I can't tell whether he hit it or not. Okay. So I didn't kill the chrysalid, but his attack is a waste. And he's definitely dying next turn. We're actually not doing badly. I mean, I can't really complain here. I wish I could bring him to bear on the Andromedan. You know what? I can. I could just ignore this fool and come over here. The only crappy thing, I don't have a free... oh, I do have a free reload. Because I could come over here and rapid fire this clown. I kind of like that plan. The question is, you know, like, will we kill him? I'm going to do this. Let me use her first. I think I can. Yes. She flanks him. But she needs to do 20 damage, and that's one too many. So here's what I'm going to do. Because we need to kill that guy. Can I get her? Let me bring her over here. Yep, I just need to see him.
Roger that.
Oh, I'm going to be short on ammo. I can't do hail of bullets. Damn it. Oh, that's terrible. I need to get some damage on him. Oh, that's so bad. And I don't quite know what to do about that. Because, like, nobody's in a particularly good place, you know, to do anything about it. So, here's my problem. I just don't think she can do enough damage. And what she's going to do is she's going to come over here and she's going to almost kill him. which just doesn't help me at all. And I'm not even 100% sure if he would get a kill. So there's no way she's gonna do anything to him. So, all right, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take the best shot I've got. I already moved, so I can't reload. Yeah, it wasn't good enough. All I accomplished was holo targeting somebody, and the only two people that can get to him realistically don't need holo targeting anyway. So, alright, I tell you what. We do have a mimic beacon still, right? Yeah, Stanislav has one. I'm going to use a pistol shot. Only one I've got. Well, I didn't think that was going to be great, and I was right. So what I need to decide now is, I think I'm just going to have her fire at this thing. I'm going to leave the Andromedan alone. Did I already move her? I did. So let me reload. We're going to try to just kill the drone. I want to kill stuff every turn, obviously. Because we do have to start moving forward again. So having done that, now I'm going to move her forward.
On my way.
Yeah, she still can't see anything, but that's not the worst. I'm probably just going to put him on Overwatch. I'm going to throw his mimic beacon. Okay, let me do the... Oh, yeah, I can't tell. This is problematic. I wish I hadn't used that shot. Because now I don't think he's going to see it. I don't think he's going to see it. Unless I throw it over here, but I don't want to pull him in that direction. Yep, that's trouble. I really, really need him to come out. Okay, then I tell you what. I move her. Too late. You know, ironically, he has a stupid mimic beacon, and I could easily put it somewhere where it would do good. I need to kill this thing, so I'm not going to reload this turn. I'm going to purposely run him dry. We'll kill him next turn. And then I think what I'm going to do, instead of a mimic beacon, I'm just going to use him. So I'm going to come here. And that should make him a pretty tempting target. I got to be careful with her. I don't want to put her somewhere where he can get to her easily. By he, I mean the Andromedan. What I'm actually wondering though, like, I think I'm going to move her here. I don't really want her behind half cover. So now we have him, and he doesn't really have, you know, a great shot there. And I think what I probably want to do is give April aid protocol, because that's the other shot I could definitely see the Andromedan taking, because she is only behind half cover. And I'm just going to save this mimic beacon. And I guess I'll bring him here. This is really tough. I just don't want to leave guys where they're not going to do me any good. It's also not a terrible idea to move forward with some of these guys a little bit. So he's doing what I figured. He's going after the Swede. This is why I just love Implacable and Untouchable. And if you get the fight down to where you have, you know, one guy like this, it's especially good because you don't have that risk of somebody else stepping up and beating the crap out of you. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, she has blue screen rounds, yes? Yes, she does. So I'm going to move him forward.
Moving on target location.
And I just want to put a little damage on this guy because I'm not confident that even the Swede, I guess with rapid fire, I could kill him now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and use my free reload. I don't really need the rapid fire anymore, but I could have is what I'm trying to say.
See that?
So now we'll let April take a shot, but what I'll probably do is have somebody else try to soften him up because we're not going to get that flanking bonus automatically anymore.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And then, man, we really got to be moving forward. Okay, so that'll help. She only needs 14 now. So I'll go ahead and move up. And I got a 100% chance. But I could easily not kill him. So, yeah, hang on a second. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move him here.
Let's do this.
Boy, if he had revealed another pod, I would have crapped my pants. Oh, she might actually just kill him straight up. Yeah, because she's got the blue screen rounds. I mean, I don't know. I really want to get the other one to kill if I can. This is all I got left. So I could have Stanislav try to soften it up. I hate... Alright, I'll move here.
Let's move.
And then I'll try to shoot it with the hand. Oh, no, he can't see it. Alright, never mind. Just take the stupid shot. You kill him or you don't. Yep, I tried. So it's on Amanda. Let's finish it. Now we're very tight on time. And you know there's going to be at least one more pod. So I am a little worried about that. I'd really like to move him here. I guess because the Swede was just here, it should be safe, and it looks like it was. So now this is where it starts getting interesting, because I just basically need to move forward. Can you see through these windows? It seems like you can.
Tired of waiting
Well,
around.
we're going to find out here if anybody's waiting. Nope. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to run forward. And the next turn, we'll breach that door.
Move, move.
I'm going to try to make sure I don't, you know, reveal anything this way. This should be safe. I don't see
Already.
how they would see me through that, but this game has a way. So I know I'm not reloading. I get it. Right now, I'm just trying to cover some ground. Oh,
Roger that.
well, thank you, cursor. I just sent him up on the roof. Honestly, that might not be bad. Who's... Okay. Do I want to move him up? That could be dangerous, but what if I reveal somebody through that window? All right, I'm okay.
Overwatch. Come get some.
So we'll see what happens. So nothing. Do I want to open the door right now? I don't think I do. I think what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to try moving forward and reloading. We're just going to count on being able to do it next turn. I don't want to start a potential firefight with no ammo. That feels like a really, really bad idea. And the fact that Amanda in particular was empty, yeah. So I'm just going to have to kind of stack up near the entrance, I think. Oh, man. Okay.
I'll take a look.
I didn't even think about this. I don't remember if we saw a tower earlier. I don't remember having this option. Okay. Oh, man. I really want to go for this. But I need to not have reinforcements called on me right now. So we're gonna hold off. And I'm gonna count on you to remind me. So I guess I'll just do this. Okay. I don't feel like he's going to do me any good there. I just don't. I'm just going to bring him here. I love that he would have elevation, but he's going to be so far back, and whoever we encounter is probably going to be in that building. So I just don't think it's going to be good, unfortunately. I don't really like where I have him either, but I'm kind of stuck with it. So let's just go. And we're going to open the door and try to blow that device. Oh, brother. This could go badly for this guy. Oh, brother, he's still alive? Well, we did 12 damage to somebody. He's got 1 health. Okay. Well, before I do anything else, I want to open this stupid door. So, yeah, she can't see it. Okay, where are they? We got one guy here. So I feel like April can easily kill him. And she does not have a mimic beacon anymore. So if I just come here, this should be pretty much guaranteed kill territory, right? Yeah, almost. There's only a 95% chance on the crit, so it wasn't actual guaranteed, but it was close. Now, I do have a bit of a situation. I just have to be careful with stuff like we need to make sure we destroy this. So here's what I'm thinking. If I brought her here, basically what I want to find out is, does she do extra damage to the... Oh, son of a bee. I didn't need that. I didn't need that. I was already going to use a mimic beacon this turn, but that's not good. Oh, damn it. Okay. Now to do what I came here for. No, she doesn't get extra damage. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I'm in real trouble now. So, I think what I'll do... I have to use his mimic beacon. So let me do this. Let me try and finish this Claude. Okay, that's done. Then I can use a regular pistol shot, and I have a much better chance at this guy, so I'll just take it. That wasn't terrible. Did I at least poison him? Yes. And then it's Mimic Beacon time. And I just have to throw it in here. Or here. Should be fine. Actually, yeah, I'm going to live with it. So, that's his turn. Now, I can come over here. The problem is getting kills. And I think the best way to have her help is to come here. Because she can just straight up take this guy out. Oops. Okay. What about this? 75%. Let me try. Good job. She's like a ranger light. All right. Well, I don't really have a choice. I have to do this. We cannot allow this thing to stay up. And I got a little lucky there. If you can say that after activating this.
The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
I'm trying, dude. So we still have this chowderhead. And these are the only soldiers I have left. So I think I bring him here. And he should be able to kill that. It's not guaranteed, but we got him. So, now I got the Swede. This is where it gets a little dicey. I can come out here and kill one of these guys. And I'm gonna. Part of me is almost tempted to just throw a second beacon, but I would much rather make progress towards killing them. That's kind of where I'm at with this. Yeah, guaranteed kill. So that's done. And I think we're going to get some loot. Well, no, because they're not going to give it to me. So I'm actually going to come back here and not behind full cover in the hopes that if somebody does get a shot, they'll take it at him. And you know, leave Amanda and them alone. So obviously Mimic Beacon is their first priority. That was pretty low impact from a Muton. I'm surprised, to be honest. It looks like it's going to take the brunt. And he missed. Wow. Okay, this might possibly not be as terrible as I feared. Oh, I wish she had run and gun. You definitely don't want to use a sword against these guys. So here's what I'm thinking. We obviously just want to use him again. And I bring him here. I can kill that one Muton. Pick up the loot. Well, it's a Lyrium core. Only 93%. I'm going to take it. Yep. So, we have one Muton and one Codex left. And the tricky part is figuring out how I'm going to get shots. Now, I can bring Amanda here, and I could kill this thing pretty much for sure. My problem is, how do I then keep her safe from this guy who would have her easily flanked? And I think the answer is move him right here. I'm literally blocking his path He would have to run around the Swede to even get to her. It kills me that she is just a couple tiles away from getting where she needs to be to do something useful there. But she is, and again, she doesn't have run and gun. That's one reason why I brought her on this mission. And so far, I don't think I have secured a promotion for her either. And where can I move her? I guess I'll move her here.
Closing on target position now.
I don't think she's going to be a factor, unfortunately. I mean, I could just take a bad shot, I guess. If I hit him, I actually have a decent chance at a kill. All right, like that. So now I'm definitely of a mind to say, well, then I tell you what. In fact, I don't even think I need to move. Yeah, I think we just finished this. The hack! The hack! No! I forgot. I told you to remind me.
Hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. So I think we had one wound there early on. Pretty tense. The clock was right down to the end, as it often is. And discovering that last group behind the device was pretty funny. And I don't know why. I always think I've encountered the last pod, and then it's not. It never is. Whoever I think is the last pod at first, that's never, ever the last. But we were able to deal with it. I am so glad I brought 4 mimic beacons. It was like perfect on this mission. It isn't always. But on this one, every time we used one, it basically did exactly what I needed it to do. And then, you know, the one time where I decided not to use one and I just used the Swede instead to bait the Andromedan, that also worked out really well. Like, it just, everything kind of broke our way. In the last mission, I was saying some things definitely did not break our way and we lost people because of it. But this time around, we made a plan and then it worked. So that was really nice. And I don't think she did. Thank goodness. So this is what I really wanted. Now he's a lieutenant. What did he get? Salvo. Ugh. Listen, it is good. I don't often take it, but for a grenadier, it's a good ability. For a specialist, I don't know. Maybe I'll give him. She's got Deadeye. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Because if you think about it, she usually is going to have 100% chance to hit. And so, you know, like, you're already doing a crap ton of damage, so you kill most normal dorks. But against something like an Andromedan, that could get her over the top and let her get one-shot kills, even though she doesn't have rapid fire yet. So that's actually not bad. In general, I have not been super happy with the...
You and your crew have
yeah, we needed that. With the hidden abilities we've uncovered. And this is why I brought him instead of Jack. He was shaken. So, very cool. All right. Assorted loot. I need to remember what all was even on the map. I don't really need alloys right now, but I was trying to make contact, I think. I was building a radio relay. That's what it was. So let's get back on that. We want these alien facilities available to us. And I'm building the shadow chamber, which is the other thing that's pretty important. Oh, that's right. Jack wasn't even an option because he was hurt. I forgot. All right, cool. So now I should have enough intel to do this.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Thank you.
Attempting to establish
So
regional contact.
awesome. Egg got schism. That's really good, actually. Wow. I'll do this. Solace is pretty good when you have to fight the avatars. I wouldn't necessarily have picked it as an early one, but Fuse is really bad. And this one's really not great. So, awesome. How long until this one gets it? Well, whatever. We'll worry about that later. By the way, I'm aware of this stuff. There's more upgrades we can do. There's just no point doing them until we actually need to build something else. Awesome. So that'll help our heals a bit. And I'm thinking about doing an experimental heavy weapon. Somebody mentioned the exosuit, which is always a thing we could do as well. I think I'll do this. I want a good weapon if we're going to, do that. Let's try to make contact. Oh, cool. So there you go. It didn't take long at all. Grant a bonus. Yeah, this is actually a really good ability, I think. Soulfire. Oh, Null Lance. Okay, it takes longer, but it's really good. So we'll do that. I'm probably going to let these guys train up a little bit after losing the one. All right, we're finally done with the weapon research. Thank goodness. So I need powered armor pretty badly. I'd like to upgrade my swords, and I could do that if I do this, but what does this one do again? Explosive weapon system. See, I'd like to do that too. And okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the data cache, and then we're going to go to powered armor.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
Man, we're so backed up on research. Well, time for a mission. And we can get another engineer, which I'll be honest, we don't really need. But that's all right. So we just have to extract the VIP. That's all. And we'll get 95 intel. Which, you know what? If we're going to get 95 intel, I'm going to reassign our research. Because that's why, I did it. So I'm just going to go straight to this. I thought, well, we're getting a little low on intel, and so this will kind of restock us without having to spend a lot of days. But now I'm going to get a boost anyway. So I guess we know what we're going to do when we come back. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.